Alexa Radio 102.5 FM, the only de-brainwashing station. And I'm here in the Gambia speaking to Mama D. You know, Mama Lily. Rise up, Mama D. How are you?
Oh, blessed Aboo. Blessed man. It's nice to see you again.
And you too.
Really, it's a long time we part, but
So
now
good.
we're meeting again.
So Mama D, you know, the Gambia.
Yes.
How the Gambia treat you?
Boy, the Gambia, it's good to me. And I have to also thank the Almighty, because without the Almighty, I couldn't do it. It's good. It's very good. Gambia is a beautiful place to live. It's a wonderful place to live. We have a lot of obstacles, but the obstacles are few in comparison to the goodness.
And we see that there's a lot of work to get done down here in the Gambia also.
That's one of the obstacles we have.
You know?
We have a lot of work to be done with the people and with the infrastructure. Our people have been starved of information for many years. And you know what that means. That means that information that they should be getting to help them to develop personally is lacking. So we have 62% of our population here, our brothers, sisters, and mothers, are not able to read and write one of the three basic languages, Mandinka, Wolof, or English. And that is posing a problem to the development of the country. It's posing a problem because they are not personally developed. So how can you get people who are not personally developed to develop a country? It's impossible.
I can see that. I can hear your passion, Mama D.
Yes.
Your passion, and I know that there's not much people like you down here in the Gambia. You know,
No.
who see it that way.
No, it hurts me when I talk about it, because this is not how we were as a people. These are my brothers and sisters, my fathers, my mothers. This is not how we were. We were the beginners of civilization. We started civilization. We gave civilization to the world. Wherever in the world you go, you'll find Africans. And some of us here in Gambia don't even know that. We went around the world giving goodness to the world. And look at us now. We find other people coming, giving us something that they say is goodness. They bring charity, and they say, this is goodness. This hurt me. It hurts me. Because I am an African. I am a Gambian, I'm a Nigerian, I'm a Sierra Leonean, I'm a South African. I'm an African. It hurts me.
No,
And anything I can do to change the situation, I want to do it.
you know, it's funny enough for you to say that, because speaking to some of the Gambian them there, I don't think them realize what they have.
That's a very important thing that you've said there. They don't. They do not many realize what they've got. This is why you find majority of the youth men and the youth women want to go to Europe, want to go to UK, want to go to Germany, want to go to England, want to go to US, because they think that what is there is better than what they have here. And they won't work and learn how to develop what they have here so that they have the best. Because many of them don't want to learn here. They want to go away to learn. And when they find people like me, for example, who is trying to teach and educate, they don't want to learn from me. Sometimes I have to force it on them. You do it or you don't stay in here. And luckily I have a place where I can train in some ways. I have a place, because if I hire people to work in this small business that I have, And if they're not doing it the way that I want them to do it, which is the way they should do it, to help them to develop and to learn how to do it, they can go. And also, when I teach at the university, because I teach at the university, if they don't want to learn the right way, that it is not just white books that are going to give them the education that they need. It's not just white economics, white history, white geography, white psychology. They need to have black.
Yes.
They have to learn that and
the
develop.
African side of things.
Yes, so that they can develop personally. So sometimes they rebel against it because they have been told over the years that anything that is white is best. And it's only white books that are good. Only white books that are good. Only white science that is good. Only white history that is good. And they rebel against taking in the black history, which is what they really need. Yes? So when I say to them, look, this is what you need to learn, and if you don't want to learn in my class, then you go.
His Excellency in President Yahya has stepped out of the Commonwealth. What do you think about that?
I said from the very day I heard about it, that's the day after he did it, I said on the radio that it is the best thing that he could have ever done. The second day, I said, after he stepped out, it was the best thing that he could ever do. What Commonwealth? What is the Commonwealth? What Commonwealth are you talking about? Where is the Commonwealth? Africa is the place that has the wealth. It is common, yes, because all the European countries come and take it out and use it, and Africans don't get any. They don't get a look in. What Commonwealth? No, Commonwealth is not doing Africa any good. And any country that still remains in the Commonwealth should be taken out, forcefully, ejected.
As I said before, I realize that many Gambians don't know what they really have. And understand the politics, especially a president like Yahya, who is a visionary. You know, see, that thing, if they, I talk to many youths here, and I said to them that about they're not conscious of Gambia. If they was conscious of Gambia, when we come here, we would learn Gambian from them. But when we come here now, it seems like we're learning Jamaican.
That's right.
There's a consciousness is our awareness. What to pay attention to is what to become conscious of.
Exactly.
So I realize that the Gambian youths are not conscious of Gambia. They're more conscious of America, because some of them dress like American, some of them dress like European, and some of them talk like Jamaican. And it's really an insult. It can be a passion, but after a while it can be like an insult. Here we are, coming back to the motherland, and all we're getting back is ourselves in sometimes in a derogatory way that we don't want to know.
Exactly.
Some of the behavior that I see Gambian call them say, oh, Jamaican don't want to know that. That's disgusting and to consider. We say that this country is a Muslim country. I think some of the girls on the street can be show more decency with themselves, you know. Mama D, what message would you give to the people now back in the UK and US?
Well, first of all, let me just briefly say a few things on the points you raised.
Yeah.
The president is one of the best visionary presidents that I have seen in Africa for a long time. This man he hasn't got the advisors who could make him the best in the world. If he had that behind him, he could be the best in the world. And there are many complaints about him, but I think you have to look at the situation that he finds himself in. And I will do a little politics at the moment. He comes from one of the lesser tribes. He's a Jola, a small one. And you know what happens when we have small and bigger tribes. The British The British white supremacy split us. So we look at the little tribe and say, that's just a little thing. And little Jamaica, or small Jamaica, big Barbados, something like that, you know. Then he comes from a poor family. His mother used to sell fish. And he's not from one of the upper class family. So here's the class discrimination again from those who are above him. Yes? So they tend not to pay much recognition to him and his brilliance. Yes? All that brilliance is going waste because they don't recognize it and give him the credit that he should get. Yes? But those of us who come here and know the politics in the West, we see it and we know better because we know what they are like in the West. And we come and we see this man the way he is. For example, they send human rights people here into Gambia, want to come and train our people in human rights. A kind of human rights.
Yeah.
And when he doesn't accept it and doesn't deal with it, they turn on him, his own people turn on him and say he doesn't have human rights. But they want to go to the United States of America, and they want to go to the UK, and they want to go to every country in Europe to look at their human rights and see how terrible they are. We know that the largest proportion of black people in the United States of America is in prison or they're in the mental institutions. And it's not because they're mad, and it's not because they're criminals. It's because they have been labeled and they have been targeted for destruction. That's why they're there. Yes? What human rights? What human rights are they talking about when they talk about human rights? They don't know what they're talking about. So yes, they give a lot of negative publicity to this man. And it should not be. He should get more positive publicity because he deserves it. He's doing a lot for his people, a lot of positive work. And this is one thing that Gambians don't realize, because Gambians come a little bit like Jamaica. 20 years ago, we call them licky Jamaicans.
Belly politics.
Belly politics. If you get some biscuits, you know,
pound of flour,
pound of flour, some smoked fish or some dried fish. Yes, he's a good man. He's good, and they'll do anything for him. But as long as they don't get that, he's the worst man in the world. No, it is illiteracy as well. It comes from ignorance and illiteracy. Man is good. I like his style. I like how he is focusing on his people and his development and the people's development. He's doing that. He wants the best for his people. But there are some, they don't want it. They want to prevent it.